Good night, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to Talk Truth Tell It. Tonight, the topic is rape, victim, and the attacker. My name is Joseph Current, and you all know what time it is on Talk Truth Tell It. Talk Truth Current, Talk Truth, Talk Truth, Talk Truth. Yeah, man, when you hear me say that thing there, say it's time to tell the truth. Makes no sense. You come on this program and edit your conversation. Try to pretty it up. It makes no sense. Once you come and talk to tell you have to just tell the truth. Tell it as it is. And if you're in the comment section, nobody pretty it up when you're sending a comment. Just tell it as it is. Be respectful. But the truth don't have to be disrespectful. All you have to do is tell it as it is. The topic rape. You realize I put rape, victim, and the attacker. That means I want to cover all aspects of the topic. Yeah, we cover the act, which is the rape, and a lot of people are saying it is very hard to convict a rapist. It's hard only if you don't understand what the judge is looking for. Some people get raped and they make up things on top of what transpired. You don't need to do that. If you get raped, you get raped. Just tell it as it is. No add on nothing, no put on nothing. Don't tell lie on nobody. Just start the truth. Yeah? Yeah. The victim, a lot of time the victim start the case and then them start to make that it because they feel like when them go court they are rape all over again. The questions coming at it, especially if they accuse of an attorney. The attacker, for one reason on the act, as if when I go on the street one night and they book somebody, the car, the bus, you book someone. One time on the air live makes no sense to try to call because you're just gonna disrupt the live. Yeah. And if you meet someone going down the street and they approach you as if they want to violate you, what would you do? Those are the questions, and that's what we want to cover tonight, and talk to Teddy. Yes, my people. Robin White Morton, talk truth, sensitive subject, blessing. Yes, sometimes we have to touch the topics because my program is not just for fun. It is to prepare people for the reality. You are going into the world, you have to prepare people. Sometimes you have to post some topic and you have to say, wow. So, rape. What time you think? What time it is? When it comes to rape, what would you consider rape? What you consider rape? Yes, penetration. Penetration, yeah, that is the main thing. Mhm. All right. Tonight, there's a lot of people who were raped, but keep that secret because they are embarrassed to tell somebody. They were even embarrassed to go to the station to make a report. They feel ashamed of themselves. Some take showers after showers after showers, try to wash away the memory of what had transpired, wash away the violation. So they take showers after showers after showers. The physical rape itself, the act, it's not as bad as the mental part of it. Because rape affect female mentally. Some people get raped and lose their mind. They go crazy. Some people get raped and change their whole personality. It's a total different person after the act commit. Some people get raped, like a girl going to high school, doing her subjects and wants to become doctor, pilot, scientist, and all these things. And after the act has committed them whole demeanor change. Everything changed about them. Them just feel less of themselves. Them lose them dignity, them confidence. Them feel like they're not important anymore. Them start to sleep with all kind of people because they feel like say when them sleep with somebody, it going to change the whole thing will happen. Some people go back to the rapist. They go back to the rapist just to make it seem as if they were never raped. Instead they go to the station and report it, they go right back to the rapist because they want to feel as if it was consented and tell themselves it happened. But it affect them. Robin White Morton. It is all bad mentality of physically. You can't separate one from the other. Okay. That's what Robin said. He said it is all bad mentality of physically. You can't separate one from the other. No. But I am still going to say, people take it a different way. You know, when a man say, oh, I'm going to get raped, or she ever say, you can't believe someone get raped, somebody take me against my will. It's dangerous. Marky Dread, bless Marky Dread. It's dangerous. Some lost their mind. Them demeanor change. Them plans for the future rearrange. And sometimes the rapists don't even realize what them do. Because they're a man who brag about raping people. Brag. Because them can't see the damage what them do. Them think it's funny. Them think it's something to brag about. Some rape and don't even know say rape him rape. Me hear man talk story, and when them tell me the story, I have to watch that rape that But him just feel like something good him talk. Him don't even know say he has committed an offense. When you listen what him say him do and what transpired, he had committed an offense. Him wreck somebody like mash it up. The stigma of rape, not nice. The stigma of rape is nothing nice. I have seen a post where Tanya Stevenson, a famous dancehall singer, who came out and talk about she getting raped at the age of 17, where she came to Kingston to pursue a music career. She came to babysit her sister, but she liked the music, so she started to go to studio. Her family never knew that she was not even 20. Them have to say she older than that, so them allow her to go to studio. But when them find out that she was not even 18, them say to her to stop. And she said this famous musician, whether producer or promoter, him call her him sister. That means she developed a bond, confidence in him, because him call her sister. When she break the news and say she can't come to the studio anymore because them say she underage or whatever. The man said, no man, we can talk to your parents for you. That is a brother, you know. He can talk to her parents for her. She said, all right, fine, because she want to pursue this career in music, and him go and talk to the parents. The parents love him and believe him because he have this big name, superstar name and things. So them say, all right, he's a responsible man and real. So we love with daughter, we family with him then. And we guide her and protect her. The man bring her back to the studio. She expressed that the man has never put an argument to her. Never. Until one day, he was taking her home from the studio. And he tell her that he wanted to stop and do something at his house. So he stopped there. Then he invited her in. She said when she go in to see people in the house, obviously, you know, you feel more comfortable because, yeah, people in the house and like me and him alone in the house. But he went in his room and locked the door and started beating her for sex. She started screaming, but no one came to her rescue. But she realized it makes no sense to scream, so she just stopped and let him have his way for hours. You know what is that? Somebody taking somebody against their will for hours. When he was done, and beat her properly, she sat in a corner and cried. She was so embarrassed. Tanya Stevenson was so embarrassed. That's when they asked her, she ready to leave. She tell him no. So in a female, my things I like, she like, you know, make she say no. But obviously don't want anyone to see her going through that door looking the way she look. Or might be facing them or see the rape on her and them are gonna know. So she don't want nobody to see her because that's where her self-motivation start to go down. That's where her self-esteem start to go down. Right there and then, mash up her self-esteem. When he took her home, she said nothing to her parents because they were never interested in her doing reggae because some family member had promised her already that she's going to get raped. And because that happened, she had no one to talk to. Just imagine living with that for years and years. No one to talk to. She went back to the country and pursued her career. But she said on the post that in the country there was no studio. So she had to try to make that a sound system. So she expressed herself to a guy that she knew all of her life. She said she can't remember when she didn't know him. So from she born, she knew him. And they had a little thing going. And he might have to sympathize with her, take her to his friend's house. This time he run a train pan her. Him and him friend them battery her. Not only him alone, but him and him friend them battery her. You know what that make her feel? She said on her way home, she saw a sound promoter, a sound owner promoter. And he asked her what, and she just tell him what to the blue because she didn't know how to deal with it. Take her to the station, but she was afraid. She was afraid to go to the station. So him saying, I want to go to the station, and she said no. So him say, all right, you must like it then. You know what he did to her right there? She went home again and had to live with it. She was ashamed to go to the station, plus she's afraid of the police because she hear other rumors or things what the police will do. But remember, a man is just a man. And even if you go to the station and a policeman do something to you, he's a man. So we're going to deal with that aspect of the rape, going to the police station. Yes, we deal that aspect of it. So, what I'm trying to say to you, my friend, rape, it can destroy the person mentally. When somebody is being raped, a lot of person after being raped, they feel bad about themselves. That's they even develop a low self-esteem. After the act of rape, persons could feel bad about themselves, bad enough to develop a low self-esteem. The rapist can make the victim feel as if they are the rapist and the rapist is the victim. You feel so bad of yourself that you don't know what to do and you don't want nobody to know. You're not supposed to be the one that's afraid. It's not you hurt anybody. It's someone hurt you. And that's what he wants to know, that you're ashamed and you don't want anybody to know. So that more inspire them because you're afraid. And that can affect the victim mentally. That can affect the victim mentally. Yes, Jesus' daughter. Enough respect. Thank you for being on this platform tonight. The topic is rape, victim, and the attacker. What would you do if one night you were approached by a rapist and intend to rape you? Or would that deal with the situation? Yes, my people. So the rapist could make the victim feel as if the victim is the attacker and the attacker is the victim. When persons get raped at time, they're afraid to go to the police station. They're afraid of what the police is going to ask them. And if them build up them hopes and them go, them just afraid of what the police is going to ask them. Some question could make them feel so embarrassed. Where it happened, what him did to you. Some people don't want to talk about it. Yes, Jesus' daughter, greetings. They're afraid, they're ashamed. They don't even, some people don't like mention the word sex or to name body parts and all them type of thing there. Worse, if the attacker have them do some things where out of them culture. They don't want to talk about it. The police is going to ask what he did to you. Serious topic. So at times the victim are afraid to go to the station. We're on the topic of rape. As you enter the live, my friend, please to like and share me out if you can. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please do so. Yes. The topic is rape, victim, and the attacker. So them afraid to go to the station to talk about what transpired because the question where the police are going to ask, they're not ready for answer them. And they don't know about the question when them go to the station and the police start to question them start to cry, them can't answer, them afraid because they may do some things that they don't want to talk, they don't want to remember that it was done. And when they go to the courthouse, that's another thing. It's like they've been raped all over again. Because the clerk of the court is going to be questioning them in the trial, and the judge and the attorney for the next person, for the accused, is going to be questioning them. Is it going to be questioning them? And I'm telling you, and I'm not nice. And I'm not nice. So in the middle of the case, the victim sometimes stop go to court. Sometimes the judge asks to see the underwear that the victim was wearing. Sometimes the panty may not in a good order. It may have a hole, it may soil, it may whatever. They don't want to see that panty come back in court. I'm telling you. So before it reaches out, them disappear and return back to court. They bring the panty sometime and bring the man of the pants. That's what they does at times. Sometimes the case is drawn out 2, 3, 4, 5 years. So the victim has stopped going to court. So a lot of time, this is how the attacker or the accused got away. So a lot of cases go to court about rape, but it's not a lot of them. It's not a lot of accused being convicted. May start out well, but the end result, a lot of time, the victim got away. Yeah. Because the case been so drawn out, them get away. The victim, the accused sometimes get some real good attorney who's going to confront the victim to tell the victim that they are lying. And if the victim doesn't understand the 3 points to prove in a rape case, then sometimes they are trying to beat down the 3 point to prove. And that's how the accused walk. The 3 point to prove in a rape case is 3F. 1, force. 2, fear. 3, fraud. Rape by fear, rape by force, rape by fraud. I'll explain that to you later. But if you cannot prove one of these points, then the accused is going to walk. The lawyer know this, but many times the victim don't know. Sometimes the victim try to make sure the man go to jail. They might spice up a little bit. And for them do that sometime, it throw off the whole case. Because they may just lick out the point, one of the F. And the lawyer is going to ask question and cross question. And that can turn off the victim. Sophia White, talk truth. Talk truth, people. Talk truth. Yes, Sophia White. No respect over there in playing golf. Yes, man. So, my people, rape case is a delicate case and a serious case. Jesus' daughter, cause what the policeman would say. What the policeman would say. He might ask her when it happened, where it happened, was on the bed and the floor, what the position the man have her in, what the man make her do, and stuff like that. And a lot of people, them just embarrassed. Them not grow them with them now talk. They might not want to talk. And then all the confusion start right this up. This is the confusion ever start. Yeah. The 3F. Force. That is if the victim can prove that this man forced his way into the victim. Hold her down, fight her, wrestle her, force. She never willingly give him force. So you can find bruises, you can find cuts, you can find different things. The doctor can find. They tell you what had happened, transpired there. Yes, JD, enough respect. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. So that is fear. If a man goes into a room with a female, he has a gun, and she into the room with him and the man attack, and take out the gun, rest on the table or on the bed, and say, go on the bed. Because she see the gun, she get panic. She never say nothing to him. She just go on the bed and take off her clothes nicely and perform the act nicely. But that is rape. She afraid of the gun, so she does somebody say nothing. She do everything I'm telling her to do. Good, everything just go as planned. And then she can come out and report that's a rape. Because what he should have done is take out the gun somewhere else, make sure so she not see the gun, no farm a weapon. And then whatever happens there could be consented. But the mere fact to see the gun, you can describe it, and then put it on the bed, which person and then tell her go up on the bed, that's a rape. But some people walk out, him box me. You know, so that just say him take the gun, put it on the bed, and then him have sex. Don't say him box the thump you, beat you, and rape. So that is rape by fear. Rape by fraud. This one is interesting. Robin White Morton. The perpetrator studies his victim, and many times he or she have a wife, girlfriend, husband, mate. Yes, that is so true. That is so true. The perpetrator studies victim. That is for real. The perpetrator studies victim. And many times he or she have a wife, girlfriend, husband, mate. Rape by fraud. If you promise one woman with money, have sex with her, and then don't give her the money, that is rape by fraud. So some man believes him can trick up a woman and tell her, say, oh, you pick no on this? She have 3 pitney. Yeah, man, I'll get her money for your 3 pitney. Them man, what is what? And then after him, well, you know, some man the money for you. She can report you just like that. She never see a box or thumper and if you hear me give him, say I get money. And then never give the money to me. That is good enough. That is by fraud. JD only one. True. Enough respect. That is enough. But people tend to go to the station and say more than what transpired. Because you want to make sure you send the man to prison. And enough of the time, it turned out to be like shot help on the man. Because why would you spice up the thing? Just talk it up. And that when the judge hear the spice up, them come to the conclusion that you're lying. So you have a good rape case, and you start the man thump me, the man kick me, the man box me, the man back gun for me, the man. All you have to say what transpired. Nothing else than what transpired. JD only one, talk truth. Talk truth, talk truth, talk truth, talk truth. Robin White Mortal. They are looking for power and control. Sex isn't what they truly desire. No means no blessing. Yeah, man, they want to control somebody. People rape for different reasons. But a lot of persons who rape, they are sick. Them like to see people in pain. Them like when people are uncomfortable. Them don't like to say, if you're happily giving it to them cannot perform. So the more you fight, the more you try to get away, the more you bite them, the more what they does, they enjoy stuff like that. So the more you're giving them the power and the strength to do what they are doing. All right. The question is, hold on, let me drop the link. I'm dropping a link, people. Just hold a second. Hold on, I'm dropping the link. Sometimes it's hold on. Yes, I drop the link so you can come up on the screen so we can talk. So anyone would like to come on the screen, no problem. You can come up where we can talk. Okay? All right. If you're walking on the road one night, late, something happen that you can't get the bus and you have to walk home, and a rapist approach you, get the better of you, and have you somewhere ready to rape you, what would you do? What would you do? People, you have to think about these things before these things happen. Yeah. Don't wait until when something happen and then you start think. These things must in your head long time. I want people to come and talk to you, tell you, to be smart and to be advanced. Where are the things? Queen JD, force. Yes, force is one, but the three F. Force, fear, and fraud. If the judge can detect force, fear, you're afraid when the act committed on you, or the rapist fraud you, or he forces himself on you. So if they find one of these points, then the accused can be found guilty. So remember, three F's the judge looking for in rape: force, fear, and fraud. If they cannot prove force, fear, or fraud, then the victim, then the accused is going to walk. Life with dimples. JD here. Yes, the link drop, my people. If you want, you can click the link and come up so we can talk. Yeah, man. All right. So, what I am saying now is, what would you do if you were you were held by your attacker and he is now in a motion to rape you? What would you do? Robin, right more time. The victim must also take a rape test. Semen stays in the body up to 72 hours. Yeah, but him can take a rape test, you know. But after the test, it will show us that he had sex with the female, but it was not rape. You have to prove one of the F. You want to prove, we're not trying to prove here, prove about if he had sex with the person, you know. We want to prove if he actually raped the person. So we want to know if there was a force there, fraud, or there was any type of fear. So if the man have sex with the woman, she never afraid, he not force himself on her, and a fraud, or I can't rape. It's consented sex. So you want to prove that this man rapes you. I've been right more time. It is important to go to the doctor as soon as possible and report it to the authorities so evidence will be taken to support your case. Blessing. Yes, very much so. But after you do all the medical thing there, then it's time to prove if you had give him willfully or he had raped you. That's where the 3F comes in. That is where the 3F comes in. Force, fear, or fraud. You must prove one of these F. You must. God style for real. For real. Yes, God style. No respect. Talk truth at it, you know? Yeah. So, if you're approached by this rapist, what would you do to make yourself a smaller target for him? Twin Jarvis say, night everyone. And Talk Truth say, good night, Twin Jarvis. Twin Jarvis, the case we're speaking about is rape, the victim, and the attacker. Twin, if you're approached by a rapist and hold on by and decide to rape him, how would you handle yourself? What would you do? Would you fight him? Would you try to fight him? Would you hit him upside the head? What would you do? My people, what would you do? You can press the link, come on live. Come on, you can press the link and come up live where we can talk if you wish. I already dropped the link. Yes. So, what would you do if you're held by your attacker? Don't forget to like up the live, my people. Share it out if you can. Yeah, man. Like it up, man. If you not subscribe, subscribe now. Subscribe if you don't subscribe. Yeah. Robin White Morton, don't wash your clothes or take a bath. Many times when you are violated, when you are violated, you scratch the perpetrator and their DNA is under your fingernail. It is also evidence. That is in America. Maybe in Jamaica we're not so sophisticated. We're not sure if we're that sophisticated in Jamaica with the fingernail thing or whatever. My advice to you, if you were to be attacked by a raper, do not act violently. Be calm. They like when you do these things. It turns them on more and gives them a quicker arousal. So be calm. Do everything they request you to do. But in the back of your mind, all that you plan to do to make your escape or to defend yourself, keep it in the back of your mind. Don't try it at first. If you run away, it is different. But if you get, I said, if you get caught in all you know, and have you which part him want you. So you just be calm. Be calm. Do him tell if you do. Take off your clothes, whatever. Humble. So if you have one razor blade, if you have something up your sleeve, if you're gonna knock him out, if you're gonna bite somewhere, if you're going whatever you're going to do, keep it in the back of your mind. But at first, be calm. They don't like when you are calm. They want the fight. They want the wrestle because that's what turn them on. They want to see it in a pain. They want to see when you ball out. Them. So sometimes the calmer you be, the more chance you get to run away. It may just lose focus from what you might do. Calmer you be. He may just lose focus on what he's doing. And you get to make a move. But if you start coming attacking, he's not giving a chance because him say you are very aggressive and that's what he wants. But him see you humble, he will take a chance. If it's a gun him hole, he will take a chance. Yeah, I'll take care and rub him down to, rub him down, rub down his shoulder, you know. Talk to him, he look good and, talk some little things to him. Yeah, man, it may be in a time when it is really emotional, it is really rough, but let me tell you, that is the best way to approach the situation. Do not get aggressive at first. Leave the aggression for last. Leave that for last. Almost most rapists that rape women violently, they like that type of thing. So what you're doing there is giving them what they want. Right away, Morton, do everything you can to get away. But if you want to get away, you have to be calm at first. Remember, I said the man hold you. Him hold you already, hold you, so you can't move. And pin you down. So the time you fight him that him want. To beat you up and do all kind of things. But when you are calm, that kind of turn them off. They are animals, and they want to fight. That's what turned them on. So if you can do everything to get away, being calm is part of doing everything to get away. Stark Entertainment TV. I host and chat. Blessing. Blessing Blessing, blessing, bless up. Enough respect. Enough respect. The topic is rape, victim and the attacker. Keisha Coley, much love each and everyone. Hello. Much love, Coley. Like up the like up the live, share it out. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, do so. My people, just press like as you enter the live. Yeah, man, make sure you do that little like thing there. Very important, you know? And share me out if you can. Enough respect. Yeah, man. So as I'm saying to you, what they did to Tana Stevenson, it took her years to talk, you know. She's a strong person, you know. And I listen some points that she speaking into her post. And I'm going to respond back to that post because I really have to respond back to it, you know. And I have to comment on her. She's very strong. And she said the person is a well-known, popular person. Don't believe it because a man popular, you know, I'm been known. Or in job description, I'm never try that with you. Is that everybody thinks sensible? A man can be a superintendent of police. A man can be a big general of the army. A man can be a politician. A man can be an entertainer. And him big and famous. Him can still try to rape you. He may think so when him do it, him can give her money for you not talk. Him think him can buy out him way after him rape you. Him believes so well then him have the biggest liar. To tell us a lie, I tell upon him. Doesn't matter the creed, race, or color. A rapist is a rapist. A rapist is a rapist. Don't watch him position when hold. Don't watch how famous him is. Certain things you have to be careful. You go up to a man and I'm taking him back home. For him tell us him want to stop him at first. You have to start to think. Don't care when you know him. Why this man want to stop him at first? So you have got to think now, you have to say to him. Don't ready go at somebody yard if you're not ready to have sex with him. It's a plan for sleep with him. Alright, him can't go there because he just stop the sun with you. Him come to the car, them want to tell us if you come with him. Don't get upset. Don't voice your thought. Just say to him, you know what say? My case and come, I can't come my belly hurt me. When they say belly, you know what that mean? Man starting different. So you must say warm to you. So when I say warm to you, you know spot to make space there. Say me something that come man. That's why I want to go because it come down from me. Go, I not have enough me not equipped for it. So if it's a decent man, because you know you have rape about him now gone away there. If you just want to melt this up. So if him hear that, him go, his mind change. Some of them is still, but some of them mind change. So you just use that as one of the alibis. But don't get up and really go into a man's house, worse after hours. If even there, you know man go out and reach night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, where my can't stop him and bring in a female for? What else him can want to get a female to do? Think about it. What else am I bringing a female to do? Him say him left something, or him might pick up something, or him might stop there for something. And him might come out. Why am I carry with him? You're supposed to run and run out. If it's there, it's the same thing. You never plan to go at the house, all of a sudden, you want to bring a females. Don't care about show you, you care to come show you. Because some of these things, you are setting up yourself to be raped. You are setting up yourself to be raped. Some things you have to listen keenly. Sometimes I go to the friends. She say it get late and she say, boy, if you can't stop at the yard. When you look, she are going with for your boyfriend and for your boyfriend friend are going. If not have no woman, you don't have no man. What you expect her to go on this? If you not plan for have sex, do not go in there. Do not go inside there. All right, the man drive. Besides, I'm not going to off the care. I'm not going to further. You make sure one of them 2 times say need to go home. And him say, boy, I'm not going to further go sleep, you know. Next bet, make sure we not go out with people, you know. You have credit on your phone. Call the police. Tell them you're at such and such an address. You need assistance because you don't trust what is happening. Call the police. By the time you're out there, you argue, hopefully the police will come. Either make the man drop you home and him escort you, or they can make sure you reach home. Certain things we do, you set up yourself for the rape. You set up yourself for the rape. Yes, people, drop the link so you can come up. Wait, actually, them talk should make people feel to come up and link come talk. That me want to know. Because I set my link straight, what the thing is all about. Some people decide so they're afraid to come. I don't know what is happening. I drop the link again. So, people, you can come up and make a reason. Yeah, man. Come up and make a reason, man. All right. So, as I said this, a lot of them people who claim them are rapists, them people, them always, they are persons who, to me, them kinky. Because if you're a man, what a woman jugger in a bush car or rape her, it has to be some kinkiness in them head. The man a ball, let me go rape, war, murder, and them still do them thing. So obviously it tells you that they like to see you in that position. So if you act calm, as if you're not scared, as if you like them long time, and you make your move quietly. Whether you want to get if run, whether you want to hit him upside the head, whatever you want to do to him, be calm at first. Build them confidence. Build their confidence. Then they make you move. If when they bring Tanya to that room to do the train, and she found out that's what they're going to do, and she calm and said, wait, and start trouble them and start, pick, talk with them, whatever. I said, look here, I like when man take off my clothes and I don't like you just get me ready like this. So I'm going to put on my clothes and anybody who can undress me quickly or fast, then, something else after that. But what she's doing right there is try to get away, to run from them. Because remember, if you just act like you want to get with them, I go bury them, all that kind of thing, but just want to get out of there. So, so once you behave as if everything calm, create something, then right away, she get a better chance to get out of there. She's so young, she don't expect that. That's why on Talk Shoot platform, I am preparing in case something should happen down the line. the best thing for you to do. Shane and the family. I talk truth. Yes, Shane and the family. Enough respect. Big up, big up, big up. You know, people, like up the live. Share it out if you can. And if you're not subscribed yet, do so at your earliest request. Yes. Shane and the family. Happy to see you. Enough respect, Shane. Happy to see you too. Shane, the topic is rape, victim and the attacker. Rape, victim and the attacker. I mean, I tell them, say, if you understand the topic, but I make them know, say, the females, if they've been held by a rapist, the best bet is not to fight first, is to be nice, be calm, and get the rapist into a comfort zone before them try to make them move. What do you think about that? Yes. What do you think about that, Shane and the family? Yeah, man. Because a lot of people, Shane, what they do, them don't think about things before it happen to them. They must have lived their life every day as if rape or murder cannot come to their doorstep, none at all. Somebody not going to try something at them at any point, and they have to make a decision. So you have to sit down and think on some decisions sometimes. Shane and the family say, long time. Yeah, man, no respect, Shane and the family. You have to think from now. I mean, what time I'm in my house, and I said, I think my day and me, fence a jump on. You know, I'm in the gate, a kick down or something. What would I do next? How would I deal with a situation? You know? And I say when I figure out what I would do, you know, you can't have a yard and you don't know your yard space. You know, if you come out of your yard, then just go through the front gate. You don't know if your key last. You must get gun in your house differently. So you have some things where you think about way before the time. Way before the time. Don't wait until it happens. They start to wonder because guess what? When that happens, it happens quick and fast, you know. But because you never have the solution in your head for a long time, you get confused and don't know how to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know how to deal with it. So figure them things from early. That's why I said to persons, a man who rape, they are sick beings. Them like rustling, them like see people are cry. Them are sorry for you now when they ball, them don't sorry for you that them want to see. So that's the last option if you sing a ball to a raper. Him like when you cry. Him like that. Him like that. You understand? Shane say, great topic. Yes, Shane. It is. You know? Shane and the family say, just a pass through still family. Yeah, man, Shane, enough respect. I'm here. I'm here. You know? Just like up the live, you know? And if you can, share it out. Enough respect, Shane. Yeah, so, you know, I go wait until the thing happens. It starts, oh, me gonna do you know. Nah, man. It's long you pre. Not that there are negative things for you, but you sit down, you pre things, man, on a daily basis. You know, one job, and you said to yourself, what if I should lose the work? Yeah? What would I do? What would I get in? You think some things because nothing is here to last, nothing will last forever. Nothing will last forever. You know? Only good salvation will last forever. Only the good salvation will last forever. So This topic is to really educate you if you should come across this type of behavior, these animals that out there, you know how to put a leash around their neck. Yes, yes, Shame. I do that long time, man. I know your thing, man. Long time I do that, man. You know? He is very supportive. So once you pass through, you know the drill. But you can tell a friend that Joseph Current is here. And them can know the topic that we are discussing. Yeah. So I drop the link. But as me I tell her, Shane, when it comes to my life, you know, I'll drop the link. You really find persons want to come and the link, they rather stay inside the comment section. You know. And you know, say them know what my life is about and them know the rules and the regulations. So you understand it. So my friend and family, I hope you learn something today. I hope you learn something today. Where the topic rape is concerned. And if this should happen to anyone you know to encourage them. Because as I said to you, and Tanya said to in our interview, and the physical part, that the big part, or the damaging part, is the mental part. If it happened to you, do not keep it to yourself. Tell somebody you have confidence in. Tell a family member. As I said, you are just a victim. You did not do anything wrong. You never tell a man to come rape you. You know? People have this stupid thing to say. I mean, when I'm house, when I do that, nobody not gonna believe me. Even when Tanya said nobody not gonna believe her. You mean nobody not gonna believe her? What is there not to believe? Me understand say for him crony them not gonna want to believe because he might give them money. And I'm frightened for him fame. So them not going to believe. But the world not go follow with them I do. There's more than us his friend, you know. There's more than us his friend. People that are there will believe you. That's what they want you to think. That's what they want the victim to believe. Nobody believe you. Why are you why are you in my house? Me never the dryer come in here. It no matter if you walk in the bedroom, sit down on him bed, lie down in him lap. If you never give him not to take it. Yes, there are people who go on and tell lie for a man. Because them come at the man yard with an intention to get a bag of money or something to steal. And because them don't get the bag of money they expect it to get, them go report a case of rape on the man. Expect the man to come buy it out. Give them a 300 or 400,000. So that's why some of them go do it. Yes. Them expect to get certain things. Some come because they want to defame somebody. But some come genuinely. Some came genuinely. innocently and get caught in rape. Some came innocently and get caught in rape. Again, if you are raped, don't sit and believe that you are the worst thing. You are bad. If you haven't been there, that will happen to you. You are dirty. Don't you think that? You are innocent. You're just a victim of rape. You're just a victim. You were lured away by the trust you have in your attacker. You believe in him. You look up to the person as a father figure. You look up to the person as someone that will be your protector. You never see it coming. So if you followed him to his house, into his bedroom, sit on his bed, that don't give him any right to take you against your will. He has no right to hit you, to mislead you, to deceive you. Rape, spell rape. If he force himself by you, you tell him no. No cannot mean yes. Rape. If he promise you money for your 2 children, money that you're in need of, promise. And after sexual intercourse, you run away and say, nah, okay. Put it through the door. Rape. If he put him gun on the bed and pick up him face, go on the bed. Because you're so afraid. Go on that bed. You're so afraid. You lie down. You're so afraid. You allow him. You allow him to make love to you. You allow him to do what he wants to do to take you against your will. Tanakogo. Hi family, good night. Very good topic. Education on the topic of rape is important. Enough respect, Tanakogo. If you have been raped, don't be ashamed. Nothing to be ashamed of. You didn't call rape on yourself. You were wearing a short dress. Yes, nothing is wrong with wearing a short dress. You didn't ask for no man from raping. You know, your style. Short shorts. Nothing wrong with wearing a short shorts. Man must control themselves. Tell. If you haven't tell yet, tell. Box him, kick him, punch him, beat you, then have sex with you, then pass in the street and call him. Tell. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. If you are suffering today because of rape, suffer no more. can come and talk to you, tell you and tell your story. Don't be afraid. You can tell your story. He can help you to live again. It's only one you, and there is no more you. Don't care who the big stars, the superstars, the prime minister, the president is, he's not you. That's what makes you important. You are you, and there's only one you, which is you, and that makes you unique. You're important. When you're gone, you are totally out of fear. Nobody can be you. Michael Jackson is gone. There are many persons trying to impersonate Michael Jackson, but what? You're not Michael Jackson. If someone can sing just as good as him or better than him, you're not Michael Jackson. So you're important. Wake up and live. Someone violate you, that means you've been violated. Don't be ashamed. They're supposed to be ashamed. They take it against your will. They are the attacker. They are the suspect. They are the accused. They done something wrong, not you. Robin White Morton, rape is not making love. It is a crime. Some rapists don't know that. Again, I said they are sick beings. They said they are making love. And when you're crying out, bawling out, whatever you're doing, they're making love to them. Or you're a sick being. Sometimes you speak their language, and the only thing they can understand. Sometimes you speak them language so them understand. When they say they talk Spanish, when they talk English. Some people don't even know that they are committing offense. Them think of something good. You hear them say, oh, you're going to come to my yard and shut up, both say she not give man nothing. And then I'm like, oh, so I feel just hold her and just take it. If he knew he's committing offense, he wouldn't be saying that in the street. So a lot of them don't even know what they're doing. Robin White Morton. No one has the right to violate another person. Perpetrator want power and control. That's what they want, power and control. And they're going for it any means necessary. But the more you keep silent as a victim, that's what they love. They don't want to talk. Robin White Morton said, Donna Kogel, I'm a sex educator for years, and I spoke on this topic to thousands of people. No matter what happens, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Here again, it is not your fault. You didn't do nothing. You did not do nothing. Tell. Love Doctor, blessing, host, hey, chat. Enough respect, Love Doctor. The topic is rape, victim, and the attacker. Tell somebody. If you're afraid to go to the police station, get someone to go with you. If you're afraid to go to the police station, get someone to go with you. Yes, Get someone to go with you. But go. Bring your attacker to justice. Sometimes the only way you can get healing. A man see a worker come from work. Work hard for your youth and they're gonna come in back. Jump out a bush. Hold on by you. Dry in the bush. Him not know you, you don't know him. No condom. Sometimes them would have smell like cedar wood. So I don't know beard. Rank like a puss. Hold on to you. Put it in face, not your face. Put it in dirty body against yours. Take you against them. Sometimes I do all type of things to them. And that's where the mental part should be. And then when once you him not kill you and you reach home, you start to live it back all over again, what transpired. You start to live it all over again, what transpired. Sometimes it's the first someone's going to experience sexual intercourse and it's by a rape. You know how that person feels. She save something that is precious and she thinks she can share it with her to be husband or somebody she care about, only to be destroyed by her attacker, a rapist, some dirty, nasty person, somebody who you would never even look at that person. It's going to take you against your will. And have the audacity for maybe threaten you, say you can't go to station. Can't go to station. Some rapists don't even know what them do. And them take somebody against them will. Maybe the people, them virgin daughter, you mash up them eggs, you tear them apart, then bathe and them wash and them scrub and I try scrub the memories off of them. Your dirty memories that you scare your victim sometime forever if they don't get help. If you have been raped and watching this video, you are not the attacker. We love you still. If you want to talk, here's a platform. You can talk. I'm always willing to listen. I'm always willing to listen. You can comment any hours of the night or the morning. I check every comment that comes to the public comment section. Everybody comment is valuable. Every comment is valuable. Even after the live is finished, you can go back watch, and comment. Dana Kogel, Mr. Educator, could I hear more of you in the chat? How can you help a victim out of a trauma? That is kind of vague. Get more specific. What trauma? Yep, what trauma? Can you imagine how that is? Some people actually lose their mentality. That's what I'm saying. Just the thought of somebody being raped and them have it, them afraid to talk because them think somebody gonna laugh off of them. Somebody go see and trouble you and say, see the rape victim there. Somebody will curse you, boy, girl, man, rape you, and all that stuff. So because of all these things, them afraid them don't know who for trust, who for talk to. Talk truth is here, man. The platform is here. I'm telling you. I know you feel like fish out of water. I know you feel like bird without feather. I know you feel like taking the day, taking the sun out of the day. I know you feel like you're gone astray. I know you feel, girl. I know you feel. I know you feel, girl. I know you feel. I know you feel, and them feeling is real. But don't feel like you're the attacker. Always remain the victim. Being the victim, you can get out of it easily. Think of the positive. You could have lost your life. Think of the positive. You never do nothing at all. Somebody say, and take you against your will. You take a test and find that you are free of disease and germs, free of HIV. So they just want to talk. Yes. If you want to talk, talk. Platform is here. Loving people on the platform. If you see someone inside that you know and you decide you don't want to know, you can just come with another name and just start. But if you get the gist of this program, you can use your original name and talk. Again, you're just the victim, you're not the attacker. I love my viewers and my subscribers. I love all of you. And I am willing to sit here and talk with you. Yes, I do. I dropped the link several times. Drop the link one more time. If you feel like come up, you can come up. All it requires you to do is start the truth. Do not edit your version of whatever it is. Stay the truth. Please to like and share me out if you can. If you haven't subscribed as yet, you can subscribe to this channel, Talk Truth Telling. If you have been raped and you want to come up and speak, the floor is yours. If there's anything you want to share, the floor is yours. If you want to give encouraging words, The floor is yours. If you want to join me here, the floor is yours.
Robin White Morton. Seek professional counseling in your city. There is a rape crisis 24-hour hotline and the YWCA for support you and give you what you need in a confident setting. So Robin said you can see counseling at YWCA in a confident setting. That's something you can do again.
Yes, that's something you can do again.
Yeah. Dana Kogel. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So I haven't seen Alia Robinson. Where are you? Okay. So
Remember,
in a rape case, there are three F to be proven. You must remember there are points to prove. If you are being raped and you are going to give a statement, do not talk anything that did not happen. Do not tell any lie. Just tell the truth. See if the rape can't hold on one paper, tell it on one paper. You know, if you add nothing to it, because the more you add, is the more chance you are giving your attacker to get away. Because there are 3 points to prove: force, fear, and fraud. If you cannot prove force, fear, and fraud, then your attacker is going to walk. So just look into the situation and see which one of the F you are dealing with. If the man try fear now, you have to explain to them why you say you were afraid, and show them so they can work on that point. If it's a case of fraud, you have to tell them, oh, the man fraud. If it's a case of force, you have to explain to them, or maybe your medical would tell it all. You will see cuts and bruises and all that stuff. And once the person force himself, then those things will leave as evidence. So you must prove force, fear, or fraud. As I said, a rape case is really traumatizing, and if you don't handle it well, a lot more things could come behind. A rape case, the physical part of it is one, but the mental part of it is the other. And the mental part of it is the danger part. The mental part of it is the danger part. So, is there anyone want to come and screen to speak about their experience? My people, we have 29 minutes left in the live. So we are here with you with the topic. Donna Kogel, hello talk shoot. Oh, that's not Donna Kogel, that's Gold Digger. Hello talk shoot on the chat. Yes, Gold Digger, enough respect. We are here. Yes, we are here. We are here. The topic: rape, victim, and the attacker. People, if you're a content creator and you see anybody inside here that you don't have, you can grab them. Remember, you can go by their house, paint it up, leave fruits, because in a time like this, we must deal with fruits because to keep our immune system up. So even when you paint the house, just left some fruits over there. So grab anybody who you don't have, you can do that. It is 27 minutes left to go. 27 minutes left to go. So you can grab each other. Please to like up the live. Share me out if you can. And if you're not subscribed yet, you can do so at this request. Dark tune people, dark tune, dark tune, dark tune. Yes, my people. So, I know you guys learned something tonight where rape is concerned. There's so much thing with this topic, you know. People will ask me in our inbox if a husband can rape him wife. Wow. If a husband can rape him wife. My people, as I said, you can grab each other. I have no problem with that. You can grab each other. This topic is an emotional one for a lot of people. Donna Kogel, Mr. Talk Show, no comprehend what you have just said. What I've just said a lot of things. A lot of things I've just said. One, whole heap of something. It depends on which one is something you're talking about. Yeah? And as all that, I said someone asked in my inbox, can a husband rape their wife? All right, I know recently it cannot change in Jamaica. Back then, in Jamaica, a couple of years ago, I can't remember exactly, a wife couldn't charge a husband for rape. If him rape her, if him force to have sex with her, and he might slap her or hit her, him can charge for the assault, but him couldn't charge for the rape. But I think it changed some time back now. And it is said again that a husband can rape his wife. But back then, in Jamaica, I don't remember exactly what the year, but I can read them again and tell you. But at one point, you couldn't charge husband for rape. But it can happen now because the law, some adjustment making of the law. So it can't now.
Don't understand the grabbing part.
Grabbing. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not sure. But as I said, yes, husband can rape his wife now. The law said. Dana, you can connect with whoever you want in the chat. Oh, Dana is not a content creator. Dana is just a visitor here. So she don't do content. Yeah. Just to let you know that. She does have a channel. Yeah. Oh, yeah, explain to me what she said she don't understand. Oh, Dana. Oh, thank you, Goldie. I just get what is happening. I'm kind of slow tonight. Dana, we're talking in a YouTuber language. I was saying something in a YouTuber language. So that's why I never understand it. But I get what Gold Digger pick up faster than me. Same was explaining to you what I was saying. He was translated. He was translated into you. Yeah. Yes, Gold Digger. Thanks very much for that translation there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what grabbing me. Okay. Okay. Dana, we're not talking one in a YouTube language here. It's a different language YouTube attack here. Osh. Oh, Gold Digger, lady. What a name you have. Gold Digger. Woo. I am a lady, laugh out loud. Gold Digger. And there's in the picture there. What a name. Gold Digger. Man, I go run when them see that name, the Gold Digger. Man, I go run. Gold Digger is a lady. I hope it's not Gold Digger. I said thank you, sir. Too. I must me at that. Yeah. Yeah. So, as I was saying, a while, couple years ago, when I did make the check, them say a husband couldn't rape him wife. But then I check again in a recent time, I think about 2 years ago. And then them say, yes, a man can rape him wife. I must boss your man. Oh, shoot. Okay. So, then I want to be a content creator. That's what I mean. Okay. If you want to be a content creator, it's very easy. It's very easy to be a content creator. All right. I had I cannot plan my shows, you know. A lot of people plan their shows.
Me can't plan my show. Sometimes the topic come just like 20 minutes before. Sometimes the topic plan when I set up my live. Sometimes it come an hour before. We just can't plan my show. So I had wanted to do a quiz this week Sunday. But then again, no, when we reach round the settings, here come this topic. May I watch Tanya Stevenson revealing what had happened to her. And then the topic just come all over me. Because I'm not educated, I am inspired. Gold digger, a lot of them don't even want to say hi back to me whenever I say hello. Hello, gold digger. How you doing? Hi. Can't say me say hi back to you. So when I was watching her post, when she was talking about what these guys did to her, you know, I was getting ready to answer back. I will respond to her post, but it was almost time to get ready for my live. And that's what I just said, all right, yeah, well, let me just use this topic. And even after I do this topic, I am still going to do a response. So you can look out for the response and post. I also planning an upcoming event on YouTube. I am planning an official event on YouTube on the 24th of October, where I plan to meet 300 women right here on Talk Truth Tele platform. That came to me after I go through some community and the things that I see. And then I start reminisce back from California and New York and some whole black community I go through. I see a lot of crime, a lot of violence, and the persons who commit these crimes. I saw fatherless children on the street. I saw a lot of homeless persons, black people. I saw men committing crimes repeatedly and going back home to their family. The family accept them, wash the bloody clothes, give them good loving. If the woman make it so easy for the men that go out and do senseless killing, not a revolutionary, without any revolutionary cause, senseless killing, and come back home to a wife who embraces them. No frowns. Why you do that? No question. It's like, yeah, man, you is my hero. Woman allow men to get them pregnant, walk away, and leave the child. And they do nothing about it. And then the men come back every so often and pick up the child
go away with the child and come back. There's something can be done about it. And the 24th, we will talk about it. I see men beat women on a regular basis and go back to that same home to be a part of the family as the male, making love, business as usual. The female does nothing about it. Men call female the capital B word. I see young boys disrespecting their mother, telling their mother about their mother, and still live there. Women meet men today, sleep with them today, get pregnant today, and then the man go about them business. Women don't court anymore before dating. They date before courting. And by the time it is time for courting, the man realizes this is not what he wants, so he's gone. So they sell themselves cheap. Woman would go to bed with a man because she like him bandy leg. She like the clothes when wear. She like when tell her say. So she just sleep with him. Woman say she go try him to see if he can make love. So she just try a man out the road. Say fine say. Low self-esteem, they find say the morals gone. They find say they never know them. Women don't even know them value again. A lot of them don't even know what they value anymore. And who know what they value is like they forget. And that poses a problem within the Black community. That poses a problem within your community. So when a community turn upside down and people are watch the gunman then, and I say a gun, it's bigger than just the gun. It is the mindset of the people. State of mind. So if you attack the state of mind first, the mindset, before we attack the gunman then, before we attack the senseless killer. When some man start realize more stupidness them do, and the more they can't get no man. Because woman are rate what them do. So them know say it is not no more to impress a woman when they do stupidness. So you will start think down the line. When a woman enforce that the man have to do child maintenance, you realize and about get no man pregnant and walk anymore. When a man lick a woman and decides he have to come out of a place and never leave the place, you know say and about beating woman again anymore. Woman having children and can't control them. So them send them out to be a nuisance to other people in the community. And sooner or later, them start to do things they're not supposed to do and them end up in a gang. And them dead and them kill people. A lot of persons don't understand parenting. A lot of persons don't understand parenting. So them have the baby. You know, say, children live with them learn. And the first teacher is in the home. That's the parents. So when time you're the parents and you want to teach people, say, no, what is going to happen? You have a baby, him in the house, and you don't have a clue what to teach the people say. Him do something wrong, you don't know for school it. The first thing you murder me beat. But we are beating for. When they beat somebody, you must tell them why you are beating them.
You most of them why you beat them, you know. So when I see all these things, I said I must speak to 300 black women on my platform, talk show, October 24th. I expect 300 black women to be on my platform. It must be more, not less. We have to talk. Not like we are going, but after talk, 300 women. Yes, gold digger, we're living in the times, definitely. Gold digger, may I tell you, say, it's like black woman a member with them value. Them are catch off a scrapings. Woman is the head of the family. Remember, if a dancer keep and a peer man in there, the dancer flop. Nobody never enjoy that, none at all. If you have a house without a woman in the house will feel different, it can't comfortable. If in your community there's no woman in there, it will feel like it's abnormal. So woman has their standard, has their value, woman have their place. Rise up, black woman. Rise up. Demand back the respect. Make the man respect you. Likewise, you respect him. And if he can't respect you, walk or make him walk. Because I can't pay the rent. That's why my deal did mess up. We don't want to hear that part. Can't pay the rent. Make him deal this up. No, man, you don't want that part. Donna P. Campbell. Yes, it is now legal for a husband to be charged for rape. High five to that. Some men don't understand that sometimes women need some me time. Definitely. So that's what I said. Last time I checked it out, that is what's happening now. That's what I said earlier. A while back it was not so. But what we need to do now, my people, I need everybody here want to tell your friends, pass on the message. On the 24th of October, talk through telly at 8 p.m. requesting 300 women on this platform so I could address them. I will have guest speaker. And a small entertainment like artist too. Maybe like Trilla You or somebody to sing something in the opening or in the closing. But on that evening, 8 p.m., when I come live, I must see 300 black women waiting for me to address them. RJ and J's TV, night, RJ, night. It's getting from bad to worse, and people now see where I'm going. But once the woman take up the stand, remember their values. Remember what they're worth. Remember that they are the mother of creation. Remember that they are mother of the nation. Without the female, party can't nice, dance can't nice, your home can't nice, the community can't nice. So what are you saying to me? We're going to act as if we can do without you, but we can't do without you. But make the present felt when you're around. I'm telling you. Not tuned.
Dark truth. Yes, RJ. Enough respect. Let's see what they have to say in the comment section. We have 3 minutes to go. Let me see what is happening in this last 3 minutes. Just remember, my people, the 24th of October, I need 300 women on this platform, 300 black women. I need to address 300 black women on this platform. 8 p.m., 24th of October. I'll be right more time. The men who are doing these horrible things to women and others are considered grown boys. They still have a lot of growing to do. Very much so. And I hope to see you on the 24th of October to come with these things. All the way I say no, I want to say them on the platform. And when they say come up on the screen, don't be afraid to come up on the screen. Yes, because at 6 at a time can come on the screen. So people can just come on the screen, say them portion after I make my speech, and then we can deal with what I deal with. You know? RJ and J Stevie, I see you, gold digger. Enough respect. Yes, man. So as I am saying, 300 black women on my platform, October 24th, 2021 at 8 p.m. As I connect live, I need to see 300 women. I must address them. I really must understand Israel in a woman's life. Bless it. Very much so. A real man would understand this person. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, that's true. Love ice. Pure love. Love ice. Enough love. It's almost time for me to be on my way, because I promised that I would just do 2 hours today. And I'm seeing we have a minute left to go. Let me see what is happening within the minutes. So much to say right now, my people, but you know, all good things must come to an end. Love Dr. TV said, hey, RJ, pure love. Okay. Family and friends, viewers and subscribers, we are here at 10 p.m. right now, which means it's time to say goodbye until then. Just remember, October 24th, 2021 at 8 p.m. I need 300 women on this platform so I could address them. So much things going on, and I know the woman need to be addressed. And that day coming, all the questions they want to come with, I'm here. I'm here ready to answer. So I should say, enough love, be good, continue talking the truth until we hear from the eye again. You don't know me there, so every Sunday, 8 p.m. And in the week, depends on me feel, me pop up here and there with a little small live. Dark truth current, dark truth, dark truth, dark truth. Strongly believe, strongly we all achieve. Walk good. Ta-ta.